Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. I am Syahirah Binti Roslan and I would like to share something with you guys today. Well, everyone knows that the 15th January election have been held on 19 November 2022 and the election in our country are managed by the Election Commission of Malaysia or Suruhanjaya Pilihan Raya Malaysia. Generally, this job is to manage general elections and also state elections. And today, I would like to share with you about my experience of being SPR volunteer during the 15th general election. This is my first time working as a SPR volunteer. Basically, if you want to be a volunteer, you have to fill out a form. Once your form has been approved, you will have to attend the first briefing session. The first briefing session is about the duties and scope of work. Second briefing is on the day before the election. Usually, the second briefing is just to hand in voting room setup items such as staff pass, ballot boxes, election ink, and voting papers. They will also brief about the flow of the day, whom to escalate, do's and don'ts during the election day, as well as how we have to respond or manage the situation if something happens during the day. So, on the day itself, each person can carry out their own task and the process will be smooth as planned. I have been assigned as a polling and counting clerk on Channel 1 with a total of 500 voters. A total of 470 people went out to vote, and the time when the most people went out to vote was in the morning and afternoon from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. and I really did not have much time to eat. Okay, for the volunteers, we have to arrive at the polling center before 7:30 in the morning to prepare for the voting process. As for me, I have to stay until the end of the voting process. There will be 6 to 8 people in the voting room that consists of head of polling station, KTM, voting clerk 1, voting clerk 2, voting clerk 3, voting clerk 4, and party agents from different political parties. For clerk 1, he or she has to shout out the number, the identification card number, as well as the voter's name and make a mark on the list of voters between the number and the identification card number. He will also compare the face with the identity card. For clerk 2, he will dip your finger with permanent election ink to indicate that the voters have been voted, and he will hand back the voter identity card. Clerk 3 will stamp the ballot paper between the counterfoil and the ballot paper. Tear the ballot paper using a ruler to fold the ballot paper and hand the ballot paper to the voter. Clerk 4 will stand next to the ballot box and will poke the ballot box with a ruler if the ballot paper has reached the top of the polling box. We will rotate our duty every 2 hours, so I get to experience every role from clerk 1 to clerk 4. After the voting time, we have to count the votes. The counting between the parliamentary and don't are carried out at the same time. So, there will be 4 clerks, 2 will be counting in front of the party agents for parliament and another 2 will be counting in front of party agents for don't. So, when they are satisfied with the results, the party agents will collect the results from all channels so that they will know which party won at the polling center. When all the votes have been counted in each channel, the KTM, head of the polling station, will move simultaneously to the official vote center. All this process will be completed around 9 to 10 p.m. Alhamdulillah, everything went well and smooth that day. Polling station agents from various political parties are also easy to deal with, and my team were also helpful when I have something that I don't know or understand, as it was my first time. Alhamdulillah, all the counting results are correct, although we did it just once because all the clerks have the experience and they know the strategy on how to make it fast and less error. So, that was my experience as a voting clerk. It is not that easy as expected, but it was fun. I hope that everyone gains some knowledge about the voting process from my video, and maybe you will be the volunteer for the next election. Who knows? Thank you for watching. Bye!